Saint Laurent, Saint Laurent, Saint Laurent, Saint Laurent. Do we need designer to look designer? Absolutely not. Although I do love designer, and if I could, I would wear only designer and vintage, but not everyone can or should spend fortune on clothes, but this doesn't mean that we can't look like we did. To build a designer wardrobe, you may first want to look inside your own wardrobe before deciding to purchase something. You may be surprised what you can find. Oh, how much I regret decluttering some of my pieces. Now, which designer look you want to achieve? Because there is everything out there. Do you like bold designs by Rai Kawakubo? Hopefully I didn't pronounce that one wrong. Sharp tailoring by Saint Laurent? For sure I pronounced that one wrong. Maybe wrap dress by Diane von Furstenberg, punk spirit of Vivienne Westwood, romantic Dior, avant-garde Helmut Lang, dark grunge by Rick Owens. Like, what is your style? What do you like? No pressure. And also, do you want to create your style, or you just want to walk out of expensive designer store covered in logos, because that's a pretty lame attempt to showcase style. Just saying. You probably know that designer pieces were reserved only for the elite back in the days, but Yves Saint Laurent did something radical about that. In 1966, he opened boutique not in the elite district of Paris, but in the heart of bohemian life, and he called it Rive Gauche, which you probably saw on his bags, meaning left bank, because it was on the left bank of Paris. Rive Gauche was first ready-to-wear line by haute couture designer, meaning fashion wasn't located behind atelier doors only anymore and reserved only for ultra-rich. He was designing clothes for you and me. Yves Saint Laurent really brought high fashion into the hands of modern and working women who doesn't have time to wait in the line for fittings and appointments. So thanks to Yves Saint Laurent, today we can buy designer pieces out of rack, which I have mixed feelings about that. No, I like it. And this is probably why Eddie Sliman was creative director of Yves Saint Laurent back in 2012. How much I wish he started designing again. It's such a waste to have such a great talent playing music somewhere. Eddie, come back. We need you. Fashion needs you. With Rive Gauche, Yves Saint Laurent didn't only change what women wear, but he pretty much changed how entire fashion industry works. So today I want to dive into a few secrets how we can create outfits that looks like designer, even though we got it in high street, vintage, secondhand. We will have everything. I will be focused on designs that are practical enough for real life, yet chic, smart and sexy, because that's what I like. So thank you to be here. Please like and subscribe, and let's start. White shirt. Yes, if you want to achieve real-life designer-looking outfit, you don't need to look further than your own closet. Many designers and artists themselves will choose white shirt to showcase their style. White shirt, but make it crisp. Although simple, this piece alone is enough to showcase tradition, style, and finally design. To achieve that designer moment, I'm definitely adding statement cuff. So what's better than one cuff? 2. This is a go-to method for giving a white shirt an artistic twist. We are adding cuffs because jewelry really changes how the outfit works. As Elizabeth Taylor said, jewelry has the power to be the one little thing that makes you feel unique. So now why white pants? Because I'm a fan of pencil pants, right? Many designers will create wide, high-waisted pants to express their creativity. Wider pants signal creative styling, ease, and luxury. They add drama and volume to the outfit, where pencil pants may look too corporate for someone. Still, I prefer pencil pants. I find these specific pants to look like designer piece because they're made from an unexpected fabric. It is denim-looking fabric, but it is actually soft and flowy, very architectural and modern-looking. Do I wish for them to be floor long? Yes, I do, but they are when I wear flats. Visible yellow stitching adds a vintage feel to this modern piece, which makes it designer. Great pockets placement, love the dark shade of denim, and front seam. Small details matter the most, so I will add a straight cut blazer with sharp tailoring and pin stripes. And minimalistic, yes, handbag, but also dark eyewear to add even more drama. And structured handbag if you want to achieve high quality styled look. And this will be great practical and designer looking real life outfit. Now, this is an interesting designer looking outfit, except that not a single piece is designer, except shoes. They are by Stuart Weitzman, but most of my shoes are designer, so today that's what I'm going to work with. Do the best you can with what you have, right? So how do we style an outfit like this? Very simple. I'm sure you already have some kind of shorts in your closet, so take that. Chances are you also own a simple shirt, cinch it at the waist, create a front opening, and instantly you will have a cool, styled look. This way, with simple garments, we created interesting silhouette, which is designer's primary focus. I've always loved the look of a tie on a woman. They are chic and stylish statement, and I enjoy playing around with different ways to wear them. Have in mind, we can find very beautiful and unique ties in vintage shops. Leave those cuffs visible beneath your blazer to give the look more dimension and intentional layering, and voila! And please don't tell me now you can't dress designer, because none of these pieces are designer. Blazer is from Zara, but it is cinched in the waist, which again creates that interesting silhouette that designers are all about. Shirt is second hand and shorts is from Sandro or Maj, I'm not sure. All we need is a little bit of creativity and imagination. The hat, I got it in Paris in small artisan shop in La Marais. I already styled all of these pieces in my previous videos in various different ways, like feminine, sexy, chic. And now here is the proof how these same garments styled differently can look totally different. All that's left is knowing what is your style, what you love, and adding a little bit of creativity. So, dare to wear. I'm sure you will find the right opportunity. Straight at the beginning, I want to clarify I only noticed the loose thread on the hem after the shoot. But show must go on, pants are staying. I think they perfectly represent designer garment, and that's because they are, by Givenchy. Yes, I know I included the designer garment, but it is easy to find this kind of classic non-designer piece. Or is it? Floor length, non-designer? Good luck. If you're petite, for sure it will be easier, but for me, I needed to invest. Because floor-length pants instantly create that designer feel we're going for today. Floor-length pants really help to achieve that elevated designer-inspired look. So I got this classic piece in Galeries Lafayette in Paris, and I even asked them, Givenchy, the designer, to make them longer, which they kindly did, and that's probably why the hem loosened. However, this all-black monochrome look is totally chic and stylish. The key is the shirt. I left one extra button undone and pulled the shirt back. That's how I created this nonchalant silhouette. And the silhouette is the key, right? So we got this long V cut around the neck and showed the collarbone, which is a very understated feminine feature. This outfit may seem simple at the first glance, but it really shows how much the details matter. Floor-length pants and oversized shirts styled in an unexpected way, it's really those thoughtful touches that give a designer feel. Chances are you already own similar pieces. I opted for classic black and white stilettos, but I could have chosen any shoes for this monochrome outfit. I'm just a big fan of black and white. What I love about look like this is the deliberate reveal of a bralette. Normally, having your bra peek through your outfit can be seen as a fashion faux pas, but when it's intentional, it becomes a style statement. The key is to choose a bralette that looks more like a piece of art than ordinary lingerie. If you opt for an eye-catching design in a striking color against the black, it will feel more purposeful and not like a fashion mistake. The structured white bag will add contrast and tie the look together, adding that final touch of style and intention. One more detail that will style up this outfit is dark lipstick. Hello darkness, my old friend. No. Designers love mixing a clean silhouette with a sharp dark lip. That's the kind of unexpected twist you see in collections by Saint Laurent, Rick Owens and many others, and it really works. So, let's go fix this hem. Designer meaning silhouette, right? So here's another way how to create designer looking outfit with unconventional silhouette. Asymmetry breaks away from basic and symmetrical shapes, and the thing is that we can easily find these kind of garments in high street fashion. Asymmetrical garments signal creativity and intentional design. Not that it's just functional, but also well thought through.
To emphasize this silhouette, I added a brooch on the side, which I hope you have, and I created this gathering of the fabric even more intentional. Asymmetry often reflects an architectural and sculptural feel. It feels modern, edgy, and slightly intellectual, which is often associated with designer aesthetics. Miniskirt has pleated hemline to add more interest to classic piece, and that's it. Easy with a symmetric silhouette. Another way to play with silhouettes in order to achieve designer-looking outfit is through jackets. Firstly, I opted for a straight-cut pencil skirt, which is already designer-looking piece because of its shape. Simple and straight cut gives minimalistic look that we can easily style. So I styled it with two different jackets. First, this tailored crop jacket, which goes so well with high-waisted straight cut skirt. I love the tailoring of both garments and how it feels classic yet modern. I will choose simple but elevated top in light color instead of black to make contrast with jacket so that we can see jacket better. This look will also go very well with flat loafers. Sharp silhouettes of this jacket really add that designer feel that I'm looking for today. Second jacket I will pair with this skirt is bomber jacket. This is a men's jacket and I wanted it to be oversized just as it is, because that's how it creates modern and interesting silhouette. So because I styled it with boots for colder weather, I wore fishnet tights in nude color. I think they match much better than black because of the color of the skirt. I also paired this look with slouchy handbag for that ease and stylish look. But I also showed it with small handbag in red to add some color and visual interest. I just love nonchalance of this combo. It is unexpected and modern, yet classic and timeless. Easy for everyday life. A designer top with a distinctive statement silhouette immediately looks high-end because of its strong visual identity. It really stands out from typical basics and therefore it looks like designer piece, which this isn't. I found it in high street fashion. These pieces usually have bold shapes, sculptural lines, or unexpected proportions like this one, which signals thoughtful design and craftsmanship. But what makes them surprisingly easy to wear in everyday life is that they do all the work. We don't need any styling skills. Throw it on with simple jeans like I did here and the look is instantly elevated. The shape speaks for itself. We don't need to add accessories or layering, it looks intentional and fashion forward with minimal effort. This top is really between art and function. Many statement tops are surprisingly comfortable and wearable actually. They're often made of structured fabrics that hold shape, so while they look high fashion, they also feel practical. I only wish this top was not as shiny as it is because shine of this fabric makes this top not old-fashioned, but more for event or special occasion, but you got the message. Especially when I paired it with jeans, not old-fashioned, I think. So this kind of top in non-shiny material will be great to pull off in everyday life while pulling off designer-looking outfit. So whether it's dramatic sleeve, twisted neckline, or architectural drape like this one, these tops catch attention and reveal designer-looking outfit.
So that was it. I hope you got some inspiration. I hope that you learned a few tricks and tips how you can create a designer outfit just by purchasing at any other regular shop, because I think it's very much doable. It's not a rocket science, you know, it's just fashion. Play with silhouettes, cuts, proportions, and that's already a good start. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!